high maintenance in regards to a relationship? Like, I guess that term is really kind of relative because it's all in what you want or what you're looking for or what that other person needs or wants or but and I remember having this conversation with some friends of mine, and we were talking about the difference between a high maintenance person in a relationship versus a low maintenance person in a relationship. And typically, when someone says high maintenance, they're kind of describing the type of person that is, constantly having to get their hair done, their nails done, and, have the best car and the best house and the best clothes and go on the best vacations. And that's what they, typically require to keep them happy within the confines of a relationship. That's all well and good. Maybe that's what you want. Maybe you're the type of person that doesn't really want to put a lot of effort or thought into pleasing the person that you're with because for whatever reason it's easier to just throw money at them and buy them shit than to actually put forth effort or energy. But that's what we have come to describe as high maintenance. And typically the counter to that is a low maintenance person. And what we usually mean when we say low maintenance is someone that is kind of natural. They do their own hair, their nails are kind of short and to the point. Really not so much that they downgrade themselves, but they're not really concerned with the biggest fashions, and they'll drive a beater or whatever kind of car just to get them from point A to point B because their concerns are primarily not monetary or material. And that's what we view as a low maintenance person. But in the course of this discussion, basically, we kind of came to the conclusion that really it's the opposite. Because to buy someone stuff, if you have money, typically, that's easy. If you got money, you can throw money at anything, and it is what it is because that's what's more important to you. And so maybe those kind of people, mesh well. And you can buy them anything and do anything, and they're not really concerned with the real nitty-gritty of a relationship and getting to know you and getting to know what school you went to or what your favorite color is or how you like your coffee in the morning or how many times a week you shit. I don't know. Those are valid things to kind of know about somebody in a relationship. I'm just saying. But when you look at the low maintenance person, in reality it actually kind of requires more to impress them. And I don't mean more in the way of monetary things. No, that's bullshit to somebody who's really, really seriously into you. They want to know those things about you. You have to open up. You have to share with them. And typically buying them something is really, neither here nor there. It's not that they don't appreciate it, but it's just not, it didn't require a lot of thought. It's easy to go to a store and buy something. And, sometimes that's great. Sometimes what you go to the store and buy is really something that person wants. But if you thought about it and you heard that conversation that low maintenance person had with you and they told you about that book that they loved when they were a kid, and it doesn't cost a lot of money, that's a way to make them happy. Or you're driving down the highway and you pull over to the side of the road and you get out on the emergency lane and you walk up a hill and you grab them a flower that you saw growing there, that kind of stuff. That gets a low maintenance person. And then when you kind of think about it and you say, those terms are kind of misused, because if all it requires for you to be happy is for someone to buy you stuff and get your hair done and get your nails done and buy you the newest MAC cosmetics and you have the best Mercedes that's on the market and take the greatest vacations, those things are wonderful for you. But if that's all it requires for you to be happy, and meanwhile that other person isn't really getting anything out of it aside from getting to be in your company and look at you, then maybe you're the low maintenance one. I'm just saying.